Chapter 74. The chapter of the rapt, containing 57 verses, written at Mecca. In the name of God, gracious and merciful, O thou rapt, arise and preach to the people the torments of hell. Thy Lord is more powerful than the idols' partners. Make clean thy garments. Be thou mindful of the pains prepared for misbelievers. Separate thyself from their company. Lend nothing to usury. The day that the trumpet shall sound shall be extremely irksome to the wicked in that day. Let me chastise him whom I created, and to whom I give riches and children, and whom I placed in plenty. Nevertheless, he demanded more, and is obstinate to disobey my commandments. I will add to his pains, because he blasphemeth against Al-Quran. Wherefore doth he blaspheme? He maketh his countenance sorrowful, covered with hypocrisy, when he beholdeth the people with his eyes, melancholic and estranged from the way of salvation. He is proud, scorneth to follow the prophet, saith that Al-Quran is but spirit-working magic, and but the word of man. He shall be precipitated into the bottom of hell. Nothing remains to him but to be burned. 19 spirits shall be appointed to torment the wicked. They that punish the damned are spirits. We have mentioned this number of 19 to seduce the misbelievers and confirm the truth and the true believers in their faith, they whom God instructeth in the scripture, and who believe in his law, are not in doubt of these spirits, but such as have evil in the heart, who doubt of his law. And the wicked say that he by this number meaneth God. And thus God seduceth and guideth whom he pleaseth. No person knoweth the number of his unfallen angels but God. I swear by the entrance of the night and the morning that hell is an exceeding great punishment prepared for the envious, the believers and unbelievers. The good and the bad shall answer for their actions, and such as shall have their book of account in the right hand shall go into paradise. They shall inquire of the damned, and say to them, who did cast you into hell? And they shall answer, we did not pray to God at the time appointed. We gave not to the poor to eat. We believed there was neither resurrection nor judgment until death surprised us. The prayers of them that pray for them shall be in vain. Wherefore is it that unbelievers depart from the law of God? They are like to the wild donkeys, which flieth as far as he can when he seeth the lion approach him. Every one of them would particularly see a book to instruct them, and apprehendeth not the day of judgment. Certainly Al-Quran teacheth them the law of God, and that read it none shall understand it, but he shall be pleasing to God, who shall have his fear before his eyes, and shall implore pardon of his sins, of his divine majesty. Now, God sets a system, not only a system of timely rituals and basic deeds, you could say, but the results of what happens with some disbelief, some disobedience. When those doors are opened, one doesn't know how far it will fall. And we talk about the bottom of hell, very common thing, as an image. Not saying it's not literally true, but I'm also not saying it is a worldly thing, that you just head up to the paradise of the hereafter, or you just head down to the hell realms. It doesn't work quite that physical.